Hi there. Today I'm going to film me making my entry for Christine's Cards and Things Road to 200 subbies giveaway. So what it is that we're doing today, we're actually making a card for her brother's 70th birthday, Tim. It's his 70th on the 18th of August. So that's what we're going to do. So first of all, what I've done is I've actually glued 2 pieces of A4 plain white card together, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to score it to make a concertina. So if you just bear with me. So it's just an A4 piece of card. It's still a little bit wet, but the entry closes on the 31st and it's the 24th today, so I need to get on with what I'm doing. Thing is, it's the first time I've actually entered a competition here on YouTube, so I pondered with it and pondered, and then I thought, oh, yesterday I think I better just bite the bullet and go for it. I suppose my chance is as good as anybody's. But anyway, so here you go, Christine. This is what I'm doing for the competition. But obviously I won't upload this until after the competition's been drawn and everything. But like I say, so the first score that I'm going to do is 1.5 inches. So I'm just going to gently, oh dear, this is what happens, I can't see. The sun's that bright. I've had to shut the blind a little bit, but I don't want to put my lamp on because it gives out some heat. Right then, so I've done that one, and then the next one is 3 2/8. So I'm just going to go down and do this one. There we go. And then the next one is 5. And then the next one is 7. And the next one is 9.5. Just go over them because I just need to make sure that they're properly done. They've been 2 pieces of card. So what is that? Right then, so we'll get rid of that. We'll put that there. We'll get rid of that because I've done with that. Right. Whew. Right, so I'm going to turn it the opposite way to me because this side is going to, because we call it mountains and valleys. So that's that one, and then I'm going to come over now and do the second one. It's just up the straight, and I might need a bit of tweaking. And we might just get away with it. Oh dear. Right, so that's that one. So the next one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do these. Just crease them. What is that? Oh, it's ink. I wondered what on earth it was in my hand. beginning because I've been playing, so my hands will be rot before we even start. Right then. There we are, we've got a concertina. Right, so I'm happy with that. Just make sure that they're flattened down, scored enough. So we get a keenish crease on them. So I've ended up with something like that. Okay, right then. So what I need to do next is I need to cut some letters. So I'm going to do them on cry cut now. I will show you what I'm doing, but I won't be talking. I'll be concentrating, and I'll be back and I'll catch you then when I've actually done that and show you what I've cut. So we're all cut. So these are the letters that I've cut. I have actually done 3 of each. And there is a method in my madness, so bear with me. That's the M. Another M. And another M. So they're the 7s. They're the 0s. And these are the I's. So that's Tim, 70. There you go. So what we're going to do now is I will do one with you, and then I will come back to you again when I've glued them all together. So I will do the 7. Going to do them. They're all the same size, but I'm going to cut them, glue them, sorry, not cut them, I've already blooming cut them. I'm going to glue them together but slightly off. Can you see? So they're 3 layered, but I need them to be 3 layered anyway so that they stand firm. So I'm using Fabri-Tac glue. And what I'm going to do is when I'm gluing, I don't know that you can see, I might be better off bringing my camera slightly. Oh dear, we've gone all off skew there. Sorry. Just trying to bring it down a little bit more so that you can see. Are we even there, or even enough? We'll do, won't we? Try and get that a bit straighter for you. So sorry about that. Right then, so I'm going to glue these slightly off the line. Because I don't want that to show through. So I'm just going to bob a bit of glue on this. Fabri-Tac it's good, but I think I'm going to have to reinvest in some of the glitter art glue. I hope you're all enjoying the heat wave. It is hot. Right then, so I'm just going to place this, like I said earlier, just slightly off. Not a lot, just a couple of mils, can't speak, just so that it shadows through. Just get my cocktail stick in there, and then just going to gently smooth that on there like that, making sure that I can try and get rid of some of this excess glue because I don't want it to be shiny. There. So I'm just going to rub that off. Right. And then on this one I'm going to come on the back of it, and I'm just going to bob. I'm alright at these little squeezy bottles, but they're a bit fiddly. So just putting your glue where you think it won't show through. I'm having to think about what I'm doing. So anyway, just bear with me. Right, so I'm just going to lie this one on top of this one as well. And let's just hope that we haven't. And then just let that sit where it wants to be. Just got a little bit here. Just try and rub off before it sticks down too well. Right. So that's my 7. So what I'll do now is I'll come back to you when I've glued all the bits together. So bear with me. Right then, I'm back now with all my bits cut out and stuck together. Pretty much dry. So that's the front of them. And that is the back of them. So unfortunately that one's the same as that, but hey ho. It don't matter, it's on the back. As long as it's different on front. Right then, so what I'm going to do now is, I've got some ink pads here. This is what I'm going to be using to distress around edges. I'm not sure about this one. I might come back to that. I'm not 100% sure. So, right, just have a drink of water. And rehydrate. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these ones out of the way, and I'm just going to concentrate on one at a time, which again I'll probably just do the one and then I'll come back to you. I want a little mat for this because I don't know how much I want on. I want to be able to take it off and redo it. Right, I mean you can just use it on your glass mat, but I'm not used to doing it that way. So I'm just going to load my pad slightly. Right, so I'm just going to gently, come on, and I'm just putting it on, taking it back off, if you understand slightly what I mean. I don't want it heavy duty. Try and come in and blend that a little. There you go. And then on the outer bits, on the first panel should I say, or the bottom panel, I'm just going to go around edges on that one. Let's try and get it in there. There you go. So I'm happy with that on the front side, and then I'm just going to come in and dance a bit of this ink on the back. So there you go, that's the back, you see, that's the back and that's the front. Okay, so whatever's light on the front, like that one, I'm going to do with the brown. So I'll do these with you. I don't know whether you want to watch me do it or not, but you can always fast forward, can't you? I'm better thinking, I think I might just do this one with you and then come back and do one with the oxide distress. That needs a little bit more glue on it, does that, before it bobs off. So I'm just gonna, let's try and just get rid of that a little bit. Blend it. There you go. I'm not fazed by it. I'm usually not when I'm making. It's handmade at end of day, and we just go with flow, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? So just get a little bit on there. I mean, you can do this before if you want. Just I chose just to glue first. I'm just gonna dig up here a bit. Get that there. Like I say, I'm going to put a little bit more glue on that. I think it needs it. So again, so that's the back of that one. That's the front. So we've now got the I and the 7 done. So what I'll do is I'll just do rest of these and then I'll be back. Hi there. Right, I've inked all these letters up and I've also printed out some wordage. So can you see? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just bob. Well, let's see where these are going first to decide what colour I'm doing these on. So we need the TH on here because that's 70th. And then I think we'll have birthday below. And then we might have 70. So that's happy 70th birthday. And then I've also done the year that he was born. So we're going to bob that somewhere. I'm not really sure at this moment in time. And obviously the day of his birthday, the date of his birthday, which is the 18th of August. So, right, I'll just discard these bits for now. So then I'm going to ink these up. Let's have a think. I think what I'm going to do first is a bit of green and rub it in, so I don't want it to be like solid. So I'm just dabbing this on. Hope you can see. Yeah. So I've actually done this with a laser jet printer so that it doesn't move, so the ink doesn't move. Because if you get the ink on, the bit that you've printed, quite often, if you're just using an ordinary printer, it will move the ink. I mean, obviously just think about what you're doing and try not to get it as near. So I'd probably just go like that and leave yourself a biggish window, because if not it will smudge it and drag it. I've made that mistake many a times in the past. But doesn't matter. We all learn. So there we are. Just dancing it on. You can do it on mat, but I'm just doing what I do. You'll probably all be shocked that I'm actually doing something with paper, but this is my real passion. Actually, what I've been doing, I've been just like making things, you know, for my craft room, which at some point I will have to actually record this, because we've actually revamped this room. But I'm sorry I didn't have any pictures of, well, I ain't got any before pictures. But it were a right mess, so we've had to put like a suspended ceiling up, but anyway, we got there in the end. So that's that one. So I'm going to go back to my gathered twigs, but this is just an ordinary distressing, is this one. So again, I'm just going to go over gently. I mean, I can always add more later when I decide where I'm placing these. I'm just getting everything prepared, ready to go. So go. I've got to confess, I mean, this is, my love is paper crafting, and it's my forte, but I just find it so relaxing. But it's taken me absolutely weeks to decide whether I was going to do, you know, enter this competition. I'm glad I have actually now, because I've only been pottering, doing other things, and I feel so chilled, it's unbelievable. So just enjoy. Just go with the flow. Just remember, whatever you do that's handmade, there's no mistakes, because it's handmade. Plodgers of glue and all bits like that. It's lovely. Right then, so I'm just gonna just rub this in a little bit. Just make sure. Don't worry, there ain't gonna be this amount round it. Don't worry. Looks a bit, doesn't it? But definitely won't be as much colour around it when I cut them down. Oh dear, where's all that come from? In comb over. Right, so what I'm going to do now is, again, I'm just going to put these on one side now to dry a little. I mean, it's warm, they won't take long, and then again I'll be back, so I'll see you shortly. Hi there, I'm back. I'm sorry I've had to do a few bits, obviously, because time's of the essence. Because it's 24th today and this has got to be in by 31st, but neighbours have been out cutting the grass and they don't have the normal electrical mowers, they have the petrol mowers, and there was just no way on earth that I could have filmed. Anyway, so what I've actually done is, we need to cover this a little bit. So what I've done is, out of the bits of paper that I've cut out of, there were quite a lot of scrap, so I've cut out some pieces to, like, a little bit of collage type of thing on them. So what I've done is, I've actually inked them. I've used gathered twigs, cracked pistachio, and some tumbled glass on these. Excuse me. So I'll probably tear these down a little bit and what have you. I don't know what I'm going to do with them until I actually get to that part. Excuse me, my throat is so dry. So I've just gone over these ones with the gathered twigs, and on this one I've put some of the pistachio. You might notice that's an oxide ink pad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add a little bit of blue on this now, just to lift it a little bit. And all I'm going to do is just gently tap out on my pad there, like that. Rub it on because I don't want loads. And the same again, just rubbing it, padding it on a little bit. If you just lift it, then you shouldn't get the edges like I've done on that bit. But like I say, it doesn't faze me, I'm not worried. Just a little bit there. A bit there if you don't like it. I'm not bothered, like I say. And then I'm just going to dab a little bit on here. There we go. So that's that. And what I've also done is, let me just put these because these are in size order. So I've just done all them little bits. So I'll just leave them over there for now. So also what I've done is, I went round and I put some ink around these word bits. You see, sorry they'll be upside down, it's just how I've placed them on my hand. So I've cut them down, ready to go. I am actually going to just put a little bit of blue on these. Famous last words there. So there you go. Just to lift it slightly. So I'm going to do the same with all these now. Just pop a bit, some blue on it. And then oops. There you go. So as you can see, it was 1949, the year that Tim were born, so I've done that one as well, just for a little bit extra. So there we go. So I'll just put them to one side now, and then what I'm going to think about doing now is just putting a little bit of ink on this. Let me just get a sheet of paper to put behind. Right, so I think what I'm going to do first is, because I might cut this down, I might need another pad. Just bear with me 1 sec. Let me get a pad. It's a bit threadbare, is that, but it'll do the job. So I'll just change this over. Right, so I've got my pad on ready to go. So what I'm going to do first is, I'm holding it underneath, and you see, just got hold of it underneath. But I just need to get rid of some of this white. So all I'm going to do is, I'm just going to tap on down the spines. You see, just tapping it for now until you get as much ink on as you want. So, and then I'm going to take that across. And then same with this one. I think it needs re-inking, does that? In fact, while I'm here, I'll the tumbled glass, yeah, got my re-inker out, and then I'll remember. So I'll just gently go across. And again with this one. These are the bits that we're going to cover with the paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I think I'll start with this one. I'm just going to put, sorry, I just want a bit of blue on this, so I'm just tabbing round. It's good that this pad's quite dry, and I haven't overloaded it, but if you've got a newish pad, just be careful. Just gonna just rub a bit in there like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down these edges. I might have to do these again though, because I probably will cut this down, but that's fine. Sorry about the noise, it's on the glass mat. So then just gonna put a little bit more on. Right, so that's that one. You can always put some more on after. So here, I'm just going to come in again. Just blend it in. Like I say, we don't want loads. But you just do what you know what you feel. You might want more on. I don't know. Probably will just give this a little bit of a covering. Right, so that's that one. I'll go around the edges of it all in a minute. And then same again, I'm just coming in. So most of this will be covered anyway. I just want to get some colour on it. I tend to only buy white card now and then. Use your ink pads, can't you, or your powders, or your micro inks, whatever. Just to do your own colours. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to close this up, and I'm just going to go around these edges now. Like that. It's easy. Same again. Hot bits coming off these. They're really, really old of these. I could do with replacing. We're okay. get rid of them bits, can't cope with that. Right. I'm just going to go across this bottom edge a bit. Just a bit more. As you can see, it's quite subtle. Is that? Can you see? Get rid of bits of foam. Right. So I think the next bit that I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these letters on. Not letters, oh my goodness me. These bits of paper that we did earlier.